The Kizer Smolt is an awesome knife that I just got, and thank you Kizer for sending me this amazing knife over here to review. I really like this knife because first of all it comes in this awesome package that is included over here, which looks extremely professional as well. Next thing about this is when you open this up, I was mind blown how awesome this knife looks like. Not only you get two different stickies over here for you, the knife itself is just very great looking fixed blade knife. You can do so much with it. It also comes with this protective thing for it as well. Now this knife all by itself looks great, but it can do so much awesome things. First of all, it is the small size of it. It makes it very nice for logistical purposes, especially if you're doing a bunch of outdoor EDC stuff or even using it in the kitchen. This thing will protect you from accidentally cutting yourself. And the knife itself is very sharp. It looks slick, and it is fixed blade, which is great for kitchen use. Let's go ahead and test it out and see how it actually works. So first of all, the test rope, we're going to be dropping this down. You can see that this thing does go down pretty quick. Next thing is just cutting it all together. And this one, let's go on this side over here. And it does pretty good job cutting this. Wow, that just was amazing. Whoa. So if you're a big Apple fan, this knife is perfect for you. So you can go ahead and cut the blemishes right out of the apple very easily with this knife. And the ergonomics of it makes it extremely perfect because the small size, you can easily control how you're moving everything in general and you're cutting all together. Now next thing, when you cut it down, this thing slices very good. You can either cut it like this, you can see it cuts it very well, or you can cut it all the way down and it slices it very good as well. This knife by itself is something I really would consider for you to get in case you're looking for a small EDC that does the job well, and it also works. Oh, this is good too. And the best part is that it handles everything in a very good way, and the size of it makes it very perfect for your hands as well. So if you have small hands or big hands, this knife is going to be really good in terms of you using it. I really like the whole entire handle, and I like the way you can use it with ergonomics wise too. It looks great as well. There is a place for you to put something in here in case you want to. Or of course you can hang it somewhere as well. And the knife itself, in terms of fixed size, is one of my favorites, and I really like it, and you will enjoy it too. So one thing do not do is dispose of this box when you are done with this knife, because right inside there is a special treat right for you. So first off, make sure you take out the knife, you remove it out of the package. Next thing what you have to do is just go ahead and lift this up just like this, and voila, we have an extra supplies here. So first thing, we have this thing which is very soft that you can wipe the knife in case you want to, and second is this mechanism over here. So one thing, it has a belt clip built in here. All you have to do is press this down and the clip opens, and you can go ahead and wrap this right around your belt and close it. The next thing we have here is, since this is fixed blade, you can go ahead and stick this right in here. And when you put it in, it's going to snap right into place. And then if you have to remove it, you go ahead, put your finger right here, and you can go and remove it out. Just be careful as you get it out of here. Another thing I don't suggest for you to do, but you can, is to stick it all the way in. But in case you don't want to go ahead and do this, you can just go ahead and keep it just like this. So keep this in mind, and this is an awesome knife that you can get for yourself. Enjoy and have a great day. Absolutely nothing more satisfactory than using a knife in the great outdoors. And this one for EDC purposes is just awesome. First of all, if you need to remove a blemish, you can easily do this with this knife. It lets you go ahead and micro manage this and find exactly the right location to go ahead and remove it out. Now, next thing about this is to cut really small surface pieces out of it. And this one is no exception to cutting it right there. You can carve it exactly what you need in the way you're supposed to do it. And the great thing about this is that it feels just right in your hand. It is a very small knife, and yet it slices very good as well. So you have utmost control of this knife. You feel very comfortable as you're doing it. I like how well it feels in my hand, and above all, I like how much control I have over this knife. So it's not too big, yet it's not too small. But the best part is that it gives me the possibilities to cut everything in a very great way until I get all the way down. And of course, it makes my work complete, especially if you're making some applesauce for you or for someone else right outside. So this knife, the small size of it is just handy. It is great, and above all, it looks really sharp and works great for outdoors as well.